Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet as we're back here for some more Road to the Show with Simon Unger as we're back here in episode 258 as we're here at the K here today getting ready for this series against the Kansas City Royals as the Royals right now are playing some pretty decent baseball right now. Currently right now 41-36, first place in the AL Central, and they have just a game separated between them and the second place team, that being the Twins. Royals are on a 4-game winning streak, and they are 8-2 in the last 10 games. Now, as for the Yankees and Simon Unger, well, they won the final 2 games against the Angels, and we're on a 2-game winning streak right now. But Simon, he didn't do so much. He didn't do so well in that last series there against the Angels. He was 3-4, 16 in that series, a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 walks, and 3 runs scored. He also struck out 3 times in the series, and of course, there was quite a few opportunities there too when he had runners in scoring position where he could bring somebody home, and it just wasn't his day, or just wasn't his, especially the first 2 games there in that series. And of course, he did well in the game 3, and not playing game 4 in that Angels series. So today we're trying to see if he can try to bounce back from that. And of course, as we're on the road here in Kansas City, we're going to try to see if we can rough up put a little rust on this crown of the Royals today as we go, of course, take them on here in the City of Fountains. That's what Kansas City is known for, the City of Fountains. They have more fountains than Paris. So that's your little fun fact there, if you guys didn't know that. So we're, as for right now, we're 41-38 right now. We're 7.5 games behind the Rays, and we're on a 2-game winning streak here. We're 3 of 7 of the last 10. As we see a strikeout there from Simon Unger in his first at-bat. And that's, yeah, that was nasty. That's all you have to say there. Simon, he's got his number changed here, at least on the road. I've noticed here. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I noticed here on the road he's wearing the number 18 on the road. So I don't know if he's wearing 18 on the road and 20 at home. Kind of interesting there. They got 2 numbers for him. But anyway, we'll see here. Top of the 3rd, Simon flies out there as he cannot make solid contact to get a hit there in right field. And that is 1 away there for the Yankees as they lead by 1 here as we go now on to the 6th inning. Still 1-0 lead. And we'll see what Simon Unger can do here as he struck out and flied out already here in this one. 0-2 as he's getting this pitch here, and he's going to pop this one here high and deep. This is going to go back to right field again. And an easy play there for the right fielder, who's just pretty much having a nice day there, especially against Unger, as he flies out again over there to right field. As we move on now to the top of the 8th here, we got a dynamic challenge here, and we'll try to see if we can get a solid contact for a hit. Bases are empty here, 2 out, or excuse me, bases are empty, nobody's out here. Full count for Simon Unger, and then now he flies over to left field as I guess he wants to share the love here. Just checking out to see if the fielders are doing anything today. Make sure, of course, there in left field, that is Gordon still there, at least in this version of Road to the Show. Of course, he's retired now for the last 2 years now in IRL. So living out his days there in Nebraska. Matter of fact, not too long ago, he was here in Kansas, or here in St. Joe. A friend of mine, he seen him at a it wasn't Chick-fil-A. It was not Chick-fil-A. It was Chipotle. And went and got a burrito. No one noticed him at first, my buddy said, but he noticed him and kind of walked up to him and said, "Hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. I'm a big fan of yours," and got his autograph and got a picture with him. And most people were kind of like wondering around, like, what is going on? So I don't know. I thought that was funny because I know most people I know would probably go berserk if they seen Alex Gordon there. Of course, I met Alex Gordon. It was his rookie year. Matter of fact, I got a picture of that, me and him at a KB event that I went to when I was in college, KB, which stands for Kansas Association of Broadcasters. It was a fun event. They're right here at the K. Matter of fact, we got to sit down there right behind the dugout there of the Royals, which was a cool experience there. Okay, enough story time there. Of course, I can tell you this. There's a story that goes along with it. I don't know. I really think I have to share that with you guys. Maybe, hey, go check us out on the live streams over there on Twitch. Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights at 10 p.m. to midnight. Hey, I'll share that story with you guys. But as you see Simon there, he will strike out as he go down to the top of the third. And I like sharing little anecdotes, little stories like that, because I've met several celebrities, especially working in radio and stuff like that, especially when I was in college, so that kind of stuff. So, well, anyway, top of the third here, we'll see Simon here. Oh, drops this one down short there. Alex Gordon has to go retrieve that one, and that should be a nice stand-up double for Simon Unger. And the Yankees now have runners in scoring position. We'll see if they can do anything with it. They do do at least scratch out a run there. As we'll see Simon Unger now, he doubled there in the third inning. So now runners on first with one out. 1-0 lead here for the Yankees, as we'll see a pitch here. This one, of course, will be out there. And that's going to sell out there to left center field, I should say. And a nice hustle there, of course, from Alex Gordon, as he does get the out. And that will change up this, or at least retired Unger there. So now Royals have the lead. Lead by one. And there's old Big Salvi. Of course, in IRL right now, Salvi's just tearing it up, especially from last year. I mean, he is continuing. And of course, doing, the Royals right now having a little rough shape here. They've gone a bit of a losing streak here. They look like a lot of people are saying that they could be on a track of losing 100-plus games this season. I'm not a big Royals fan at all. I knock them. I know I knock on them quite a bit here on the channel when I do play against them in games. Of course, I do love my Royals series I have here on the channel. Definitely go check it out. It's a fun series, and we'll still continue it because we're going to wrap up this season that we're in right now. But, I don't want to see a team lose that many games in this season. That's just not good at all. There are some Royals players I do like, but for the organization, I just don't like the direction they go with. And I know they're not they're not a big roller when it comes to the payroll and stuff like that. But there's been so many teams that have won championships, of course, like they did. They back in 2017, or 2016 or whatever it was, or 2015, excuse me, when they won their championship, and then. Of course, the year before that, they went to the World Series, but ended up coming up short against the Giants. But then, of course, they beat the Mets. So, it can be done. It's just you gotta have a good system, farm system right there. And of course, Dayton Moore, not the savvy guy that we've known to see in other organizations like Atlanta, where he was at beforehand. But this organization, there's some promise there. They got some good players. Bobby Witt's doing very well right now. But you gotta have more guys like him there to help you out. And of course, kind of spend some cash in the free agency if you can. And of course, Kansas City is not the, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's fiber country. I mean, I'll be honest. So it's not a hot, attractive spot here for many people. So there's a lot of things they got to do, but I don't know. I grew up around the Kansas City area. I've just never been a fan of theirs. But tonight, Royals fans, well, you get a win. You beat Simon Unger here. Unger having trouble here. He goes 1 for 5 in this game, and we lose that game in a horrible fashion, as we end up getting beat up pretty good there. 3-1. Is your final. Simon Unger goes 1 for 5 in the game with a double. We'll get to the final game of the series here. We'll try to see if we can avoid the sweep here out of the K, as Grant Ruiz, it will be on the hill. 15 starts, 4-6 for the season. ERA about 3.09, and we'll see what we can do against Ruiz. Simon Unger goes up the bat here. The hitting right now, 374. Right now, the best in the American League. Right now, nobody can really touch him. I think he's like 20 or 30 points ahead of the next person. They're in second place. I'm not sure exactly who it is, but I know he's quite up there in first place. So we'll see what he can do here. This pitch here, 2-2 count. This is going to be 2 out, nobody on, and this is going to be deep. It's going to go back, and it's just going to stay in the yard as it's going to be caught there pretty easily there by the center fielder. No problem there for him as they go ahead and go to the bottom half of the inning. Now, top of the third, and they're 2 out, 1 on here for Simon Unger as he's at an 0-for-1 day. He's hadn't had a good start so far here in this series. As we'll see here, a 2-0 count now. And with we got a 2-run lead, one runner on board. Simon looking for a pitch. Runner will steal seconds, and he's going to get there, and he is going to be safe. Thank goodness. I hate when the computer decides to do this, especially when a big bat's coming up here, and we could let Simon do something here. So we'll see now. Simon here up to bat here, 2-2 count now. And the pitch, and he will swing and miss there, and that's going to, of course, leave the runner stranded at second as Ruiz gets out of the inning. I love these. I do love these jersey or these uniforms that the Royals do have, with the gold numbers and gold trim, stuff like that. I love them. Sharp. So now we'll see New York now back up to bat here as it's going to be a 1-run ball game here in the top of the 6th with 1 runner on board one out, nobody on board here for Simon Unger as he goes for a pitch, and this one, goes over the glove there of Moose. As now we'll see this one is going to be a double, and a great hit there from Simon Unger as he gets that ball right over Moose's glove. Of course, Moose, talking about Moustakis, he's there in I think he's still in Milwaukee, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know how well he's doing right now, but I know he's there. And of course, Milwaukee, I think in real life right now, playing pretty good, decent baseball right now. So now we go to the bottom of the or top of the 6th still. We'll see if he can steal this base, and he will steal there, no problem there from Unger as he gets there on time and beats the tag. And let's take a look here, and Moose tried to put that tag on us, but no such luck. As we'll see this ball here gets past the infield here. The run will come in and score. The run will score, and of course that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. As we did a great there. Roger tried his best there to get on board there, but they had a little bit of a shift there on him. But we do get the run. Now 4-3 now here. Top of the 8th, 1 runner on board and 1 out here for Simon Unger. There you see a runner in scoring position. And so we'll try to see if we can move that runner over to from 2nd to 3rd here with this at bat. But there you see the skipper for the Royals. Not sure who that is, but he's gonna get pitched all 4 balls there, and that's gonna be a walk, and that of course cancels the challenge, and that will put Simon Unger on first base. Let's go to the top of the 9th here, and whoa, what happened here? Yankees really just took over the inning, that top half of the 8th, and really ran with it. Now 11-3 here. As there's nobody on board and nobody out here for Simon Unger as he rips this one past the infield there. Nice hit. That will be a base hit, and that, of course, that's the way you want to start off. Even with a big lead like this, you just want to put on some more runs here, and just so far, it looks like we're going to avoid getting swept here, but not avoid the loss of the series. As Simon Unger here trying to steal the base here, but Roger's going to get plunked there. And he is going to be taking first base, and Simon, of course, will be told to go over to 2nd. As that hit right there in where the elbow protector is at, and still, I don't care what you say, still hurts. Been hit there many times there myself. As we'll see, Simon now takes off for a stolen base here at 3rd. Can he get there on time? Yes, he does. No problem there on that one. As now we got runners on the corners here, 2-2 count. And nice crack of the bat there. That one's going to roll all the way back to right field. We'll go around that little curve area there and on right field, and that's going to score a run. It's going to make it now 12-3. Nice 9-run lead here in the 9th. As we take a look here and see that one, just a nice job there over the head of the infield, and just there you see. I don't know if that's Rusty Kuntz or no, it wouldn't be Rusty Kuntz. He'd be for the Royals, but I don't know if Rusty Kuntz is still a manager or still a coach with the Royals. I don't know. So that name cracks me up still to this day. My buddy told me, I'm like, that cannot be that man's name. He's like, yeah, it is. It's Rusty Coons. I'm like, okay. I looked it up. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But the Royals coming up with a loss here today, so they do not get the sweep on us. We are able to avoid it as we go see Simon Unger goes 2 for 4 in the ball game, a double and a single, and of course 3 runs there from him as they win 13-3. Yankees win 13 runs, 11 hits. For the Royals, 3 runs, 8 hits. Neither one had errors. And that is going to finish up the road trip. So this was a brutal road trip. As you take a look here, what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10 games we lost. Ugh. But at least we got 1 win out of these 3 series that we're in. We got 4 wins out of it, so not bad, but not good. So coming up in the next episode, you guys, in 259, we're actually getting very close to the home run derby and the all-star break, which happens to be, of all places, happens to be in New York City. Happens to be at Yankee Stadium. And we'll talk more about that as we get closer and closer. But coming up in 259, we're going to have that series with Seattle. I believe we might even throw in Toronto in that episode there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're going to have 2 series there. So Seattle and Toronto, both at home. We'll be hosting them, and we'll see how well we do against those 2 teams there. So nice little NL West action. Of course, nice, as always, a nice rivalry with our fellow brethren of the North there in Toronto with the Blue Jays. We'll see how well we do against them. Coming up in the next episode, you guys. Stay tuned for that. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Don't forget to follow us on our second channel over on ESGNet LP, as we do have a nice road show series over there with Alex Umberto. It's been a lot of fun, and it's getting really interesting on that series too. And of course, we've got some great content over there as well. Not to mention, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And also check us out on Twitch. We live stream on Twitch on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central to midnight. And then we also live stream on Friday afternoons. So we live stream twice on Fridays at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central, and of course again at 10 p.m. To midnight Central there on Twitch. So the links are down below, and of course times for those live streams there are also down below for Twitch. But that's it for me, you guys. As always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you guys next time.